Hello everyone, welcome back if you've been around lately. So for today's video we have again the not so good mic for this audio, so I hope you forgive me for that and I hope it's not that bad. And yeah, for today's video, it's been a while, I was thinking, I started this build a while ago and it took me around maybe 5 hours to finish. There were also some annoying things happening. I don't know what was wrong with Sims, but I bet you know that by now, but sometimes Sims is just buggy and laggy and whatever. While I was playtesting this build also I had problems and it was too laggy, and yeah, it's annoying because I have a good computer, but it seems sometimes it's very laggy, and especially if you have a home business. Like I noticed when I'm playtesting and I'm owning my own small business with my sim, that feature came with with businesses and hobbies, and that thing is very laggy. So whatever, it's very annoying. As soon as I deleted that small business so I can playtest this lot, it was good again. And yeah, so basically that was the reason. But yeah, let's get into today's build, right? So for today's build, I have come up with a restaurant. I was thinking for a while now because I didn't really build a lot with this pack. Today the main pack I'm using is Life and Death. Life and Death is an expansion pack, and if I'm not wrong, it came out somewhere in spring this year. And yeah, when it came out, I only done one build on this channel with this pack, only this pack and base game, because I like to do limited amount of packs too. And yeah, it didn't really struck out to me. It wasn't really my cup of tea. I didn't really like it so much. I really didn't know what much I can do with it. It was just not my style, even though funny enough, listen, they say they were inspired by Romania for this expansion pack. And Romania, if you didn't know, if you're not here for a long time, I come from Romania. And then I was like, okay, the exterior, yes, it seems kind of similar to Romania, to the nice traditional style, not the more Eastern European. When you think of the communist times in there, it seems more traditional with a bit of origins and stuff. But the exterior, but when you go to the interior, it's completely a different story. That does not belong to us at all. It's the interior is so elegant, so fancy, so it just doesn't make any sense, because the exterior look like that, and then you go to the interior and the interior just doesn't match the exterior. So yeah, there is that. And maybe a bit the environment word, it's okay, but I kind of seem to think that they just put a bunch of ideas of myths and stuff in in this pack, and some of them don't even have anything to do with Romania in my opinion. But yeah, I don't want to yap too much about that. But yeah, as I said, I didn't really like it so much when it came out. I mean, I'm still not connecting so much with the exterior stuff, like the windows and stuff, the swatches. I really like the aspect that they gave to those exterior build and buy items, the aspect of worn out, used, and when you see this moss and this water stains on columns and windows and stuff, that I like. But more than that, I'm not really enjoying it so much as maybe I would like to. But yeah, so for today's build, I decided to use this pack and also combine it with Romantic Garden. So if you didn't know, Romantic Garden is a stuff pack. It came out years ago. I'm not even joking, years ago, maybe in the beginning when Sims was out. And yeah, I didn't really give so much attention also to that pack because I just bought it maybe, I don't know, in the last year. I don't know, just let's say in the last year. And then I was I never gave so much attention to it because I'm always building with limited amount of packs. And for today's build, I decided I want to build a restaurant in this world, because why not? I didn't really build a restaurant, or maybe I did lately, oops. It was a diner, guys, in Oasis Springs. But yeah, anyways, go watch it on my channel, search it. Anyways, there is this idea that I had, because this pack is so eerie. It's definitely from the title you get it, Life and Death. It's with the Grim Reaper, which is like mystical world. It looks a bit like eerie and stuff, but yeah. And I wanted to combine it with romantic garden, and I wanted to make it in the back of this restaurant to look like it's place where like couples can go, you know, and go away from the people, you know, spend some time alone, whatever. And I was thinking, as an initial step I had in mind, is like, you know, those like maze, I don't know if it's like called maze labyrinths or something. Not maze, I don't think maze is in there. I don't know, my English is not working at the moment, okay? It's like a labyrinth made out of like this, like, I don't know, garden, like bushes, like that you can like trim and make it, give it a nice shape. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, like those big labyrinths that you need to get in the middle, and in the middle there awaits something, whatever, a fountain, whatever, anything. And so, yeah, sadly I did not have enough room for that, and I was thinking, I was like improvising, you know, I love to do that when I build, like just randomly come out with stuff as I'm going with the build. And so I came out with this idea because in the debug menu of this bag we have some interesting stuff, some ruins and very nice trees, and this like Grim Reaper statue, and interesting looking flowers that look a bit mysterious or so, that don't belong, like they don't really belong in the normal world, but more in like the part of this world where it's like more dark, the brightness, whatever, the brightness that's really weird. You know, there are two neighborhoods that came with this world. There is the village, the main square that I'm building into right now, and also the other one that has a very weird luminosity. There's no really sun shining in there in that world, and yeah, whatever, you get it. And I wanted to use all those debug things, and then I came up with this thing, you know, with romantic garden stuff back there came this wishing well, you guys, and your Sims can literally go to there, make offerings, and also make wishes. And when you make wishes, you either have luck or you have bad luck, you know, you either get the wish come true, or maybe you get like negative outcome out of it. And you can also bring Sims to life, I think, because of this wishing well. I don't remember exactly so good. Last time when I did gameplay with this wishing well was so long ago. But yeah, and you can do either that or I don't know, just wish for simoleons or whatever you want, you know. And there is that fountain in there, the wishing well, and also there is a really nice area I made in the back. That's like, it has the archway for your Sims to get married under, like say their vows or so. And I think it's a really beautiful detail. And there's also this like pathway that leads to this ruin, and under this ruin, in the archway of this ruin, there is like the Grim Reaper statue. And I thought, as like a mysterious story to this, those are like some really old ruins of maybe used to be a temple here, you know, ruins of a so-called temple, you know, maybe used to be a temple, but who knows for what, you know. But there's the Grim Reaper statue in there, and so I was thinking this is a good, nice detail, and you can take your Sims there and just take screenshots in there if you'd like, and it looks very nice. Your Sim can walk. I didn't try if they can walk up to the point right in front of the statue, only halfway, and from there to take screenshots, but it works. I did playtest this build also, and I didn't really run into problems, and everything was fine. So yeah, but I did talk about this landscape part right now, because weirdly enough, usually I'm doing the landscape first, but in this build I was doing the interior and then the exterior, the rest of the exterior at the end of the build. So yeah, today, like for today's build, it was a bit weird order, but yeah. So talking about the build, this build has 4 floors. The first floor is the main floor where your Sim come and they get host to lead them to their tables, obviously. There's also the sun room, the room that has a lot of windows from the romantic garden stuff back. I turned it into like a mini stage for some live music here. So when you come here with your Sims on this lot, you can click on the piano or on the microphone or so, and you can click hire an artist, and then you will have to pay like 100-200 simoleons, I think, and then an artist will come here perform for all of the Sims, and that's a really nice thing. And then there's a kitchen, obviously, and yeah, that's pretty much about the first floor. Then we have the second floor. On the second floor we have more of a like lounge area, a mini bar, and another mini stage with again a piano, a microphone, so your Sims can once again go up there, chill. You can hire an artist, you can take some nice screenshots for your Sims, you know, whatever. And there are the toilets too on that floor, and a mini, like really small balcony for your Sims with just a bench. And then as you go to the third floor is a really mini thing. It's like the tower that you've seen when I was building at the beginning. You go into that tower that lets you from that floor go up on a ladder to the attic, the last floor of this build, which gets you out of on again a mini balcony. And from there you can see the whole village. It's like a really nice view from up there. So I was thinking maybe you want to take your Sims up there and just take a selfie or a picture with their phone or so, you know, if they want to go with someone and take a selfie, that would be nice, you know. And so yeah, that's it. For the main build, it's not much to say, but I want to say that the interior is completely dark themed. It's like it's so freaking nice dark. It's like I really liked the outcome of this build, because usually, you know, I do not like to build with black aesthetic vibes. I hate it because I don't know how to make it work, but with this build it seems pretty nice, you know, pretty nice. And it's a lot of like dark vibes in there. It's just freaking nice. And I was thinking for the traits of this lot to go with romantic aura, because, you know, couples, and the marrying thing in the back garden. Then also with obviously chef's kitchen, because we want very good food in this restaurant, you know. And then the third one, I think I went with acoustic or whatever it's called, that trait, and it makes your Sim I think skilling up faster or so in any musical skill. I don't know, I cannot talk, but yeah, you know what I mean. So it's that one. We have those three, and yeah, I really like actually the outcome of this build. But while I was building it, I was hating it. Not really like hating, but it was annoying, because as you see here, as you go up the stairs, there is like this look down area there that was very complicated because of the roofing and everything. And then we have another look down area more in the build, and then another one, you know. So it's like it never stops. It was just a bit frustrating at times, because it's Sims, and sometimes Sims just doesn't make any sense when you're trying to build and you make those look down areas with like railing, and then the roof is peeking through the wall, and then you need to make sure the roof doesn't peek through the wall, and it's a whole other story. And yeah, but the downstairs sunroom, as you can see right now, I turned it into the stage area I was talking about, and also I put some nice flowers in there, and the statues from Romantic Garden, the pack, you know. And I really like this build. I was kind of enjoying it when I was taking the screenshots, and so it's really pretty. And if I would do gameplay, I would bring my Sims here, definitely, especially for the screenshots down in the garden. You'll see what I'm talking about later on. But yeah, so also, as I'm recording this, it's like the 20th of June, and we already know, you know, about the upcoming expansion pack. And yeah, I don't know what to say much about it. It's, you know, it's like, we know it's fairies, but I feel like I don't know what to say about it. I'm very like in between, even more maybe on the minus side. I feel like it's not enough for what they are giving us once again. It's just too less once again. And yeah, they've been kind of doing that for a while now, and I feel like it's kind of sad. And I do not know for sure if I will buy it. When I buy a pack, I buy it because of the build and buy, because I'm only building in this game. But yeah, we'll see. But it kind of has too less content for me. It feels like it's not fair for the price, and when I saw that they are gonna mark it as an expansion pack, I was kind of like, oh, of course they are. But yeah, and I noticed that in the last probably Life and Dead, and also I don't remember what was before that or what was after that, but they tend to give us businesses and hobbies, yeah, right. They tend to give us only 2 neighborhoods in the world, even though it's an expansion pack. I wish there would have been a bit like 3 neighborhoods or so. I wish that there were more lots. Obviously I'm saying this because I like to build, you know why I'm saying it. But yeah, so I don't know, I was also doing a build. It's already finished, but sadly I recorded in the wrong format for that build. And it's a build inspired by the new pack upcoming, so yeah, we'll see about that. And yeah, I didn't really have a lot of time to do Sims, sadly. It's annoying. And yeah, but now I'm doing this video as you're watching it, if you're even listening anymore to this video. But yeah, and if you wanna help this channel out, as always, you can like the video, and it recommends it more in the feed of other people. It helps with the algorithm. Also leave a comment if you like. And sometimes if you really have if you have something to do in your background, you can just let those like videos running on your computer. That also helps me a lot, because it helps me with my watch time hours, which helps me obviously with my partner here on YouTube, like to make those achievements for becoming like checked or partner, or however it's called. But yeah, a creator. But yeah, so guys, thank you so much for being here. I managed to talk more than I've been talking in other videos so far lately, so yeah. And as always, you guys, if you want to have this build, you know already the drill. If you want to download it, you can download it on the gallery under my EID, which is Seymour_Adelina, or you can either search it by the hashtag in the gallery search, Seymour Adelina, or obviously you can download it also from my Patreon link. It's down below in the description. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. I won't do the rest to the end of this video, but please do so watch the garden part. It's really beautiful. I'm happy with it. It looks chef's kiss, you guys. And I hope you really like it too, and I hope you have fun with this build if you do decide to have it in your game. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support, for being here, and until next time, take care of yourselves. And yeah, I wish you a great rest of your day, whatever it is for you, morning, afternoon, evening, night. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.
you.